Alright, we're working on blue now. Okay, I was being quiet because I noticed, like, I was getting some noise on the microphone before, and I figured out what it was. It wasn't that bad, but it just sounded like there was background noise. Like, my mic was too close to the computer, but it was... I cleaned my desk before and I dusted, and it moved the volume slider on the input of the first microphone. Well, and so that, I guess, caused it to capture from a non-existent source and gave it some noise. Hey, Lola, what's up, man? How goes it? Damn, if only they had a blue one. Long ass day, but you're chilling. And me? Yeah, I'm alright, man. Just kicking back. Kinda had, like, a bit of a week as well. Oh, man. But yeah, chilling. Same thing. It's just cold here. Guess I'll change my hat. Do you have anything of note happen to you that made it a long ass day, or just work being work? We gotta talk a little shit about the World Cup, so there it is. Yeah, but like, you know, this is basically throwing stones in a glass house. You can talk shit about Australia losing all you want, but like, at the end of the day, if America had won the tournament at least once, then I'd have nothing to say, but you guys have never won. Your best result was in 1930, like, let's be real. Glory against a country that hasn't reached the finals either. I know you're kidding, but that's my response, in jest as well. I can't really win. It's like, if I root for Australia, they don't do that well. If I root for El Salvador, they do even worse. So, I'm in a perpetual state of no matter who I root for, from a, like, I guess, heritage or where I live perspective, they're not going anywhere. But I'm happy for you, like... It's exciting when the home team does well. Believe me, Australia did kind of well in Germany for the first time in a long time. And people were excited. People were talking about stuff. It is a great time. So, if that's what you're experiencing now, then that's good. Happy for you. But yeah, when you beat when you beat England on the 4th of July, then we can talk. I can't believe that's actually going to be a thing, like England versus America on the 4th of July. That had to have been arranged for sure. It's not like you actually care about sports to be forced to learn a bit since you sell jerseys and merch. Ah, okay. Got ya. No, I mean, I know a bit about that sort of stuff. I'd watch the matches with my dad. Not so much anymore. Truthfully, if you're really gonna back a team, you'd probably choose Korea, but they got bullied by Mexico, so... Yeah, so you and I are on similar boats. It's just... want to look distinguished. Sure. But yeah, I mean, Australia just never does well. There was a lengthy period of time they didn't even qualify, so... But it is exciting when they do win. I'm very curious how the 4th of July match is gonna go, though. It's just unfortunate that it's on at such an early hour. I'm just not getting up that early for that. Apparently the match is happening in Philly as well. Like, that can't be, right? Like, that surely was arranged. Do think in general, despite not caring for sports at the World Cup is a cool thing, seeing cultures mixed that don't normally is good for the old faith and humanity stat. Yeah, for sure. It's not that hard to follow as well, which I guess is nice. Oops. That was a waste. So many clips of Koreans partying in Mexico cracked you up. I've been shared a few clips as well. Like, Croatians purchasing cowboy hats in Texas. And Japanese people as well, just being wholesome. The ones of the Croatians crack me up because it just reminds me of people I went to high school with the accents. Yeah, they got the fancy teapot. I always get 2 of each, just in case. Yeah, other than that, not a whole lot's been up. Just work-wise. Busy. And man, on Friday, it was just like a chain of events that just kept adding shit to the tape. Well, my work headset busted, so I couldn't listen to music. So then I was like, okay, let me listen to records because I got a vinyl player. And so I go to listen to it, and then I noticed that the arm on the player is loose. I'm like, why is it loose? Oh, the counterweight is missing. Why is the counterweight missing? I think last time I moved it, it, I guess, fell off. And it's such a small thing as well, so it's long gone. So I couldn't listen to that. There's just one thing after the next. Right, you've heard it expressed a lot lately that America is not what people from other places imagine it to be, depending on the state and shit, of course, but it's good to be reminded sometimes that people aren't generally the stereotypes that are shown the loudest when it comes down to it. Oh, yeah. No, I get it. Everyone has perceived notions of how places are going to be. But I think generally when it comes to visiting a place, it's not what you'd expect it. It's more, if you have to live there, that's where I guess the difference lies. It's the same with Australia. Like, people think Australia's like exactly what you see in the movies. Oh, there's spiders everywhere and snakes, and it's just like, dude, some of you are in more danger than what I am when it comes to that stuff. I'm probably gonna clear this up. I think I've grown enough of these. I do also hope that people tend to be on their best behavior if there's an event going on. I don't know. I know it's not the case with everyone, but I'd like to hope that people have some semblance of a, okay, we don't want, like, the world to think we're horrible. And so, best behavior. Put the rest away. Alright, there's a bunch of them hanging here. Let's give stuff out and hope for the best. Turtle, yeah. Watch it, he'll snap. Snapping turtles scare you to death. I've never come across one, but I can imagine. Is this one of these things where it's just the amount of power they have would probably break something? Call me the destroyer of watch streaks. Okay, I did put an alert though. I was like, alert, watch streak destroyed. Just assume that on weekends it might happen. And I did give like a window of, what, 2 hours and a bit before I did anything again. Challenge mode. It's because I do random, like, I'll play during the day to be able to dedicate more time to things in the evening. By the way, Lola, have you checked out Mina the Hollower? On the topic of dedicating to things. I'm having fun with the game. That's not what I expected, but it plays like the Link's Awakening Game Boy game. But then it's like Dark Souls kind of combat. So it's a pretty fun game. Pretty satisfying. Though kind of evil at times. Kept the streak, sneaked in earlier but wasn't ready to chat. Had to be sure on what plane of existence you spawned first. That's fair enough. Takes me a good hour to get warmed up. Hey, Trisha. Yeah. Shub does suit the snow pretty well, but I just don't want the snow. I'm gonna have to wait till spring to finish things up. But yeah, Mina's the one with the mouse. The soundtrack is very good too, I'm enjoying that. I thought it was gonna be a game in the style of Zelda, which it kind of is, but it's its own thing. It has a Souls currency system and that sort of stuff. And bosses are pretty damn tricky. It's like, you know how when you're playing Souls games, you have one random enemy mess you up? Now imagine that happening whilst in the middle of platforming. It's that sort of thing. It's pretty fun though. I just needed to change mentality when it came to playing it. Instead of treating it like a nice game, I had to swap the Souls mentality. But yeah, it's fun. I'm gonna talk to you at least twice. If I ever feel up to play some Slay the Spire 2, you'd be down. The co-op runs, they've had some updates. I haven't played it for myself first, so I should probably do that, but I'm down. I've heard that the updates have been received in a rather mixed fashion. I haven't played it at all. No, I mean, I played Slay the Spire 1, but not the second one. I picked it up on a sale with full intention of playing it, but it just, other things have popped up. I need to, it's one of those games that I need to sit down and make time for. Because I know it's going to happen. It's not something I can play once and then be done with it. just the Yoshi game was the curveball. I was not expecting to play the Yoshi game that long. Not that that's a complaint, just... Man, that Yoshi game. Saw that we have it in common, just assumed I played it. Yeah, not yet, I will. But I'd be down. I've heard multiplayer is a lot of fun for it. I don't think either of their friendships are high enough for them to want to give me photos. An exit sign. Take the sign and leave. Get out. Okay. Now, once Mina the Hollow is done, I got Resident Evil that I want to play as well. Because that finally went on sale and I got it. And I've heard that one is really good. Requiem, that is. But then after that, I don't think there's anything. I think that that's when I have a bit of a gap. Nintendo didn't give me anything that I'd want in the next few months, so... Might be better to wait. The latest updates have been sitting at mixed currently. Yeah. Okay. I mean, I don't mind. It's like, that stuff is subjective. I've heard that the complaints are kind of similar to the complaints people have with action RPGs where they nerf a build and then people are upset that the build was nerfed. And that sort of stuff, it's like, I don't mind it. Balancing updates make people salty. It's not a fundamental thing that the gameplay is worse. It's just more something that was probably overpowered, was taken down a notch, and people are upset about it. At least that's my understanding. I haven't looked into it that deep. Just heard about it. I guess that's his way of saying they already have it. But yeah, as it stands, July and August, not gonna have anything new really, and then September's gonna be just cracked because everyone's releasing stuff before GTA. So there's just a whole bunch of things coming out in September. Okay, so who's missing? Broccolo is the only one I haven't gifted anything to. What I got the feeling is going to be in the museum. I haven't seen him whilst running around. But I mean, if you're really keen to try it out, I can just play a session of it beforehand. It's no biggie. A couple of hours of it isn't gonna really change anything in the long run. It's probably in here somewhere. Not sure, not quivering in anticipation for it or anything. Just throwing it out as an eventual option. Quivering in anticipation. That's great. Remember, Risk of Rain's got an update in August, so... That's starting to look pretty good. Just automatically assume we're gonna hit at that. Yeah. It looks like the content's gonna aim at difficulty as well, so it's probably going to be a nightmare. At least that's what they're saying. It's harder paths or something. I'm not sure. Okay. Guess I may as well do this. Hey Laura, you're in Kmart or something when it said I went live on your AirPods Reddit. Wait, it says went live? That's why I'm not worried about AI. Can't even get it to read the word live. Contextually can't figure out the difference between live and live. I heard Kmart in Australia is starting a big warehouse business that's going to try and take on IKEA. And they've opened it up in Queensland. It does intrigue me a little, but it's only up in the north at the moment. Kmart home. Some Kmart stuff's not bad. But if there's one thing I know about Kmart, it's just... when it comes to returning stuff, they will just accept it. Because it's just easier to accept the home brand stuff they have. I know that's because my brother used to work at the service desk and that was pretty much it. It was anything Kmart branded. It was almost no questions asked with returns if something went wrong within the period. The only thing I ever got from Kmart really was shoes. just for nights out. If I don't want to wreck my everyday shoes or make them grimy, I would just buy some Kmart shoes, and then it didn't matter if they got messed up. Alright, that's done. I didn't get any photos today, that's sad. Alright, let's put stuff away, and I guess I can get started on things. Oh, that was from earlier, the stove. Oops, that was a big help. And there's just a couple of games that I really want to play, but I know that the games, if I start, they require me playing them a bunch, and I don't know. It's just more difficult. Slay the Spire is one of them. Hades 2 is another one. It's just... I know if I start them, they're going to be a whole thing. And so I haven't. It's just too much. Hey, Tizzy, how's it going? I'm pretty sure this painting I have already. Your sleeping pattern is fucked again, but otherwise okay. Fair enough. I get that. Seems to be a common occurrence here. I'll double check, but I'm like 90% certain I have this painting. Yeah. No, I was alright. Years of night shift has ruined your circadian rhythm. I don't know about me. I've just always stayed up late, as long as I can remember. How's Sunday? Lazy, it's cold. Dry, cold wind. Staying indoors. I've been wearing my comfortable robe pretty much all day. I did a few things around the apartment, but otherwise just lazy Sunday. I've been curating my music collection more. That's something I've been getting into a bit. I now have a dedicated drive for it instead of having it all over the place. But just consolidating stuff, having my CDs and all that backed up, that sort of thing. I've bought some soundtracks from Steam because they had sales. And yeah, getting them in lossless quality has been great. Good old Steam. Just one more reason to like it. Gabe Newell is the only man that can convince you that his wallet deserves more padding. Yeah, I can't believe I slept on the Steam music stuff for the longest amount of time. Because I thought it was going to be a thing where it's just music that you play within Steam and then you can't actually download it or something. Or it was in some format, you know, something that would only let you play it on a Steam Deck, but it's not that at all. It's just, yep, you bought the music, here are the files, put them wherever you want. Oh, okay. It's actually fair. It's not just that, it, like, the soundtracks are subject to Steam sales as well, so you can get soundtracks for $5, stuff like that. So I've added a bunch of soundtracks to my wish list, and when they go on sale, it's, yeah, $5. I'll throw $5 at a soundtrack for a game that I like. What put you off one of the little Apple Player things. You don't want to spend money on music, then your device breaks and you can't listen to it on anything else. Wait, what do you mean? If you're talking about an iPod, like, iPod music was DRM free as well. You could take the files and put them on other stuff. You needed iTunes to transfer it to an iPod. But the music files that you got off iTunes, you could put on anything, as long as it supports M4A, which most modern devices do. I've purchased Source, I have purchased stuff off iTunes, and have put it on other things. No problem. That's just like fear-mongering from people that hate Apple. I think Apple has some annoying things, but their music store is not one of them. You purchase stuff on a touch. You got one from Chris and never understood how to retrieve it. Yeah, I mean, it's tied to purchases to your Apple account. So it should be in your purchases under an Apple account. And you should just be able to download it. You don't need to physically retrieve the files from the iPod. It's like, it's under your purchases. Much like purchasing anything from any music store. Yeah, the only example where that actually happens was like Nintendo. If you purchase stuff for the Wii, it was locked to that console, and if that console got sold or for some reason broke down or whatever, it was like, yeah, bad luck. This is why I don't trust Nintendo with digital purchases. They haven't proven themselves in the long run. Trying to think what I want to get here. I mean, the obvious answer is just going more panels or storefronts. Oh, actually, yes, this. I need to start working on beach stuff, so I got 3 of the different ones. See, I knew if I looked, I would find something. I mean, these are good for doing movie theaters. I might just get one so I can order the rest through normal means. Go that. But yeah, I think most music purchasing platforms are DRM free, generally speaking. I think it's mainly video that just has that stuff. Music is thankfully okay. It's kind of like the same approach that I had with movies recently, just going to a secondhand store and buying a secondhand DVD was just often cheaper than me wanting to pay a month's worth of a streaming service. I think it's kind of the same with music as going and buying secondhand music CDs. It's pretty cheap as well. You can find decent albums. Especially if you're after getting older stuff. Yeah, right. You don't have anything I care about. BRB, all good. I guess we'll work on you. I question how much friendship this raises. Okay, it's getting close to maximum friendship. Man, if there wasn't a crisis with storage right now, I would look into trying to make a music player. Something that had a bunch of storage on board and then could throw these files on there. And, I mean, have it as a dedicated thing and it's only playing music. No streaming stuff or anything like that. I know these things exist. I could just throw it on my phone, but the problem is I'd have to use Apple's format, which I don't want to. Yeah, it was chic from memory. Chic. I mean, if this calms down in the next year, maybe. Alright, that should be maximum crystals. Got it down to a process. Alright, now we can get started on stuff. I'm gonna work on the house. Since I did the exterior yesterday. Actually, before I forget, I need to make a scarecrow. Wait. Do I not have the scarecrow recipe on this island? There's no way. I'm either blind or I actually don't have it. Wow, okay. I'm gonna have to go to the other island and fetch a scarecrow. I thought that was part of a crafting set. Yeah, no, for real, I don't have it. Alright. Alright, I'll just do house first and then I'll worry about scarecrow after. Boris. Alright, so with his house, as much as I like his house, with the whole, like, Egyptian theme he's got going on, it's becoming a farmhouse now. Okay, yeah, it's kind of a shame. I do like the look of this house. This is one of the cooler houses. But we must stick to theme. Welcome back, man. I'm about to make his house so boring by comparison. Alright, all clear. It's okay. Yeah, the problem is Rash's house looks nothing like it, and I don't have the items to make them look identical. We can still do something interesting. Since it is a pig's house. Like, it doesn't have to be boring. But I could make it like a cottage. Do that. It needs to be something that has red and blue equivalent. This makes it trickier. I think of all the ones, I think this is fine. I thought there was a fruit one. Am I losing my mind, or was there one that had fruit? They do grow fruit. That's why I was leaning towards it, but I swear I saw it. Maybe I'm not looking at it right. But yeah, I mean, be that. Okay, now. How do I want to structure this? I'm gonna take my time with this. I don't know if I like that specifically. I think, hold on. Get rid of this. This is better. I'm not gonna do something like... I mean, that's not bad. Could also do that. I think that looks better. Yeah, that looks good. What I could also do... Let's see how well this works. I mean, if I'm gonna do that, I may as well just stick to that. I just don't want to use the wallpaper again. What's this? This could be another way to do it. That could work. Just to get wood. Probably like that. That looks good. Okay, now... This is a lot of messing around. It doesn't hide it that well, does it? Nothing sits perfectly there, although there is another way to hide this. I think that's a good way to hide it. Kinda. Alright, I'm convinced about that. It's gonna be tricky either way, but I think that's the way to go. Just have to work it a bit more. Let me guess, it's on a half? It's on a half. So if I do that, I can't... Oh my god, this is so annoying. No. Finding stuff to work with is tricky. Alright. Kitchen. I want to make this like a proper house, so that's why I'm trying a bit harder. Always the windows get in the way. Don't use windows. The majority of the houses I make do not have windows because they just constantly get in the way. Gotta have the blue color shine through, so... That's fine. Okay, it has to be like a 2x2. Yeah, I don't know. That's not, like, it hasn't grown on me. I know this is gonna just look boring compared to what he used to have here. Yeah, I think that's what it has to be. Okay, and now... Does this work? I guess yes. No, this will work. Sort of. This is very compact living. I don't know. I don't think there's anything that I can fit in that spot. The rugs are all awkward. Extend the tiny rug. Yeah, but I don't want it like that. guess this could work. That'll work. Sort of. I'm being picky, hold on. No, change. It's better to do this. Okay, I got it. Kinda, hang on. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. See, now this begs the question. Why don't I just do this? It's not allowed. In a city. Yeah, that's not where I'm going for, though. Yeah, the counters are individual objects, I kind of realized. It's trying to be clever with it. Hang on, I can be clever with it. Ugh, man, so much messing around. Okay. We'll get there. Just need more time. There's no timer on this. I can take my time. Okay. Yeah. Am I blind? Where are the TV units? Yeah, that's what I want. I guess that's the closest it is. Yeah, no, go with that one. And very indecisive, but just bear with. There we go. I think I know why it doesn't look very ranch-like. It's that kitchen. It's too modern. No, I got this. Man, I'm being so indecisive about this. But it's just because it's just not working what I want. Alright, this is more the vibe. Let's see. We'll get there. This is going to be a lot of indecisiveness. It messes me up with the wood. I've only just come to realize just how limited the selections are when you have to stick to blue and red. But just really don't like how that one looks. Uh-oh. I mean, that's honestly not bad. Okay, and now I guess I just need to compensate for this. Okay. No. Now we just compensate for the lack of blue in the design by making everything else blue. Except maybe these. These will remain probably wooden. Okay, no, I'm getting there. It's just, I want this to be a cabin. And it didn't look very cabin-like. As soon as... And I know you didn't mean it, Tizzy, but as soon as I read the words inner city living, I was like, oh no, this is wrong. I see, this is wrong. Okay, now it's not wrong. It really wasn't what I was going for. Yeah, that looks better. Okay. It really wasn't what I was going for. I knew it was wrong. Right away. It's in the way of that. Man, the trickery I have to do. I know I don't have to do this, but... Okay, I think that's fine. That adds character to it. Alright, I'm more content with this. Now this feels like it's a country house. Chaz. I got there in the end. Definitely these. As long as you can squeeze in there, it doesn't matter. No, the only thing is the bedroom kind of sucks. Oh, but see, that's kind of annoying. No, so you can see it from that end. I don't know how much that'll bother me. Am I really gonna... No, but see, you can't do that. Yeah, okay, fair enough. It's okay. It won't bother me that much. and keep it simple for that. Okay, hang on. I'm tired of being in silence. I think I know which one I want. This one's fine. Yeah, maybe it's not bad just having it like that, I think. Like in the middle and not it be horrible. Okay, now I need a placeholder for... Where is this gonna go? Just a thought, how bad is this? Nah. I'm probably just gonna hang this on the wall. I think that's fine. I hope I have that on both islands. As always, this needs to exist somewhere. Alright, I mean, this took a while, but I'm alright with it. Yeah, I mean, this is an old cabin, so... Put that there. Just stick with that. I don't know about that one. That's probably better if I can get the brown one. Ah, that'll do. Well, that's a bit random, isn't it? There's some nice ones here. It's not bad. Yeah, just decorate with art. a shame that it's there. I'm sure that works. It just looks so random. I might just place it on the counter where I had it before. So much messing around. I'm just gonna put it here. I think that's fine. No, what? The story is right next to the phone. The photo's right next to the phone. Ah! The photo is right next to the phone, but he won't make the call. I think that works. That's a good story. Alright. I mean, it took a while, but I think I got there in the end. This looks good. I'm looking for the mugs. Where are the mugs? Here. I saw the DAL one. There they are. Is that overkill? I guess either way, something's gonna go there. I think it's overkill, to be honest. Just do that, and then... I mean, it's the same thing, it just, this goes all the way to the top and it looks better. It doesn't look so abrupt. Okay, and now I can... Doesn't look as good as I thought it would. Yeah, I think that's fine. Okay. I think that's okay. Getting the... Okay, it's not in the way. It's always gonna look... No, it's always just gonna look like it's off. Because these posts can't be center aligned. Guess the only thing I can do is that, and that makes it look better. Okay, fixed it. Box. Do I not have that armchair? There's an armchair that I'm looking for. Oh, that one. Oh, man, it can't... Alright, I guess that one. It's neutral. That'll give more room. I'm doing the Happy Home editing mode chat member. So I'm just decorating a room. And this being here makes more sense. And then in the kitchen I can place something else up there. Nah. Okay. I mean, I'd say this works. Admittedly, it's not like the house he used to have, but I'm content with that. I will say the other house was more interesting. But this suits what I'm going for. Alright, done. Exterior is remaining the same. Okay, let's get some more free Nook miles. This is the one house that's got it going on. What I want. That's the only change I'm making. It's gonna be good once I have all the photos. So how's being Tom not going there? Can't complain. It's okay, person didn't know. It's innocuous enough. It's just because they're just standing there on their own, but no one's there. Okay, well, the only thing I'm gonna do... There. Pretty sure it was there. That would have been there. Just adding the addition of the photos. Okay. Every time I do this, I'll 4,000 Nook miles. It works. I have to go get a scarecrow now. So I'm not showing how premium currencies in games work. Yeah, kinda. I just realized there's a detail I haven't done. The flooring. Entry to here is like bricks. Sorry, I gotta open the other island anyway. I can make that change. Well, I mean, it's faster to earn 9,000 bells than it is to earn 1,000 Nook miles, depending on what it is. You just catch a couple of big fish and that gets you your 9,000 bells anyway. Granted, there's a hard limit of 10, like, it's not like you can infinitely do it forever. It's just for 10,000 Nook miles. You can earn them fairly quickly and easily. You customize 10 villager houses, that's 90,000 bells for 9,000 Nook miles. Or 10,000 Nook miles, sorry. So you can get 10,000 Nook miles per day for 90,000 bells. And getting 90,000 bells is not that hard. That's without taking into account turnips. It's only if you have Happy Home. It's kind of pay to win if you think about it. Because you need Happy Home and Happy Home completed. But, yeah, it's nice. Alright, sorry, I'm just going here quickly to make that change. I've worked hard enough. I'll use the tools available. That's not a loophole, it's part of the game. Okay, so it was Ketchup's house. I just noticed that the floor is different, and that's a change I didn't do. I don't know about that bench. I mean, maybe for someone's house. Not as a widespread thing. I think maybe for someone's house as a single thing, that might be nice. I'll leave it for now. Yeah, so I was right. That's the only one I had a different entry to. It used the tiles and I just noticed it. And what are you thinking about? Alright, but yeah, this area overall is looking quite nice. Alright, so I gotta get the scarecrow. I guess while I'm over there, I may as well water the plants. Wait, not that. It's the other way around. I'm going over there. Oh my god, this menu's so annoying. Sorry, I'm like yelling at the other menu. Local play. Turn off the internet connection. Saving game. Do you want to open it up to everyone? It's just... There's so many steps. Okay, we're on our way. Looking good. Just making the scarecrow real quick. Just so I never run the risk of having to come back here for a scarecrow I'm crafting 10. I'm not even kidding. I only need one now, but you never know. I mean, I know I have to do at least one more house that's for farming, so... let's just tend to the flowers here real quick. It's not the green ones anymore now. We're after the pink hyacinth. Yeah, I mean, originally I didn't want to bring either of them to each other's islands, but then I thought about it. I was like, man, that's just hindering me too much. It really is. It's like, take advantage of the fact that you have 2 islands. It's already hard enough. I mean, the other train of thought was like, okay, if I'm doing that, then I shouldn't really let people help me in any way. That's just not happening. So, it's fine. I have tried to acquire things where possible. There have been things where I'm like, yes, please help me. The flowers, I will say that I've done myself without having someone else hand them over. People have watered them for me, which is nice and helps a lot. But I haven't taken a flower from someone else. That I went to that painstaking effort. Okay, Red Island can be shut off now. It's the nice thing when I'm playing blue is I don't need it as a reference. It's just do stuff. Golden piggy bank. The nice thing about this as well, now it gives me another crafting point and a storage point. Didn't I order the plastic bench? I guess it would be here. Okay. Just curious. Okay, so I'm ordering more. I was thinking of putting the plastic benches near the park because it kind of suits that. Alright, I gotta earn some more. Sell fruit. That's easy. And hot item. Just, I think, yeah, it'll look better with plastic benches. It'll look more like a playground. Okay, well that's very fortunate. I'm getting coconuts out anyway. Wait, no, coconut milk, right? I hope I got it right. Double check. Yeah, okay. That'll knock out a few. Oh boy. Okay, I'm going to an island. Okay. Let's see if I can get this bug. I'm gonna wait until I have the 3rd planting goal and then I'll go. Come on. Being for real. Yeah, that's what it needs to be. It needs to be facing... I know it's silly. Facing the door. There's an order to things. I know. I tried to be consistent where possible. Oh, you're here. Perfect. Okay, got you. Give me my Nook Miles. It's great when it's that one that's an easy 300 Nook Miles. I put the flowers away, didn't I? Ugh, idiot. I needed them. Hey. There we go. I suppose it doesn't matter. It's just what I have. Just, you know, classic table falling out of a tree. I mean, it counts. It's a bug. that 3 of them? I think I saw a third one over there. No. Yeah, trade my table that's worth more than... Man, what is it with them trying to rip you off? I gotta put stuff away. Never have items on you as you're walking around. They will try to scam them off you. There's no pitching of ideas. It's changing one element. Okay, good. Something new. Meter and pipes. Okay, I mean that. Yeah, I don't think I need it. Maybe. Everything's fine. It landed on top of me. Alright, that's done. I guess I do have the 3 that I was after. Alright. Going on the trip now. I'm not expecting anything special. No. Oh, it's Money Island. Okay, it was something special. Money Island, huh? Alright, let's get these goals. That's good timing. Even better timing. I thought I had that one. Okay. Well. Hey, Band Slam, how's it going? Uh-oh. I guess I can make a flimsy one. It should be okay. The flimsy one will last long enough. I'm not going to waste iron on it. I guess that makes up for the money I spent. This is what I'm saying. It's easy to get 9,000 bells. Instead of grinding 1,000 Nook miles. Love collecting arbitrary objectives for 50 at a time. No, but they're not arbitrary. They're just set in stone and kind of... They don't pay out well. Arbitrary would be like, walk to the other side of the island. It's very selective busy work. It's not like they pick a resource at random and tell you to collect it. There's a logic to it to some degree. You know, it's arbitrary, and this is what me and Lelo were talking about the other night. But arbitrarily, they decided to give dwarves a particular accent in movies. Because I don't think it's ever expressed the kind of accent they had in books, right? Someone decided that arbitrarily. And everyone else copied. The same with Dracula, like in vampires having that kind of voice, you know? It's very arbitrary. But now it's not because it's a standard. Someone had to be the first. Yeah, scuttle away, it's fine. Ironically, these thoughts are rather arbitrary. You deserve this. I mean, you should know me by now. I'm a sucker for semantics. I think we're good, right? Is there anything else I need? As long as I recovered some of the iron I spent, I'm content. It's the iron supply on Red has been in decline daily. I need more shells, I guess. All right. That should be enough. Still can't believe it. This bunny villager. I now know why they call it a hooker bunny. Just a villager with fishnets. I guess it was harder to see on older games. Okay, I have enough for another plastic bench. I'll go through this and see if there's any useful item I can make. Okay, I mean, maybe. Could be a good one for a beach. Easy. Almost out of flour. Okay. So that stops. Okay, got these identified. I still think you should buy them once you're done. It'd be nice if you bought them and you paid more for them, and that's your reward for completing the fossil side of things. Okay. It's another one. I'm gonna go for 2 plastic benches. I'm almost there. Hi, Quirky Sloth. How's it going? Wait. Okay, it's the same day for me, therefore it would mean it's 2 separate days for you. Ah, time zones. How did I miss that? Oh, here we go. Oh. Yes, he might give me a photo. You never know. Or he'll try to sell me something. Actually, that alarm clock I don't think I have. I might buy it. Everything else I think I have. What should be low card? Okay, no, it's fine. Take his bed. I don't, yeah, okay. I don't think he's gonna do it. No, I think you have to be a certain friendship level, which makes sense. It's okay. I mean, ultimately, I'm gonna clear out his house anyway. So I may as well buy some of the stuff before it goes. I definitely want that to be the case with Ken's house. He has some nice swords and things on sale. Two more plastic benches. Oh, no, it's one more plastic bench. I guess I've fulfilled. Did I do normal shopping? Actually, hold on. Let me just double check. go to Coles. No one's gonna understand that except the Australians. I don't think Coles is an international brand. Let me see what I'm running low on. I do need more yoga mats, but... Let me see. Oh, I do have that old-fashioned alarm clock. Alright, never mind. Okay, I just remembered there's something I keep forgetting to do, and I'm going to do it now. Before I forget again. Hold on. Don't think I need more of those. Those are fine. That I'm okay with one. Got plenty of signage, plenty of those. Okay, I need to take one of these out. Everything seems to be okay. There's nothing that is running low. Oh, storefront was... Did I have storefronts? Hang on. I just want to make sure I have enough. This is what puzzles me, is like... They have search everywhere else except here. The thing where search would probably be the most useful. Okay, I do have storefronts. As long as I have them. Okay, then I'm gonna replace some of the stuff that I used. Assuming I haven't ordered already. I can't remember what it's called, but I'll look for it. No. Was it cookware? Let me just look up camp. That's the one. These are nice to place around. I think I got coolers. And then I guess just yoga mat it. Can't go wrong. still got it on alphabetical. I'm almost out of kits again. Right, that's just that. Okay, the thing that I keep forgetting. Wait, which direction is it in? This direction. I'm getting my directions flipped. It's over here. That was just missing there. Let me just see something. How much can I get away with here? It looks like I can take it right up to this. Okay, which means whatever's here is going to be like a 2 slot. Okay, because that's what I want to do. To effectively bring it up to here. Okay. I don't know how well this is going to work, but I allocated the space, and if it works, it works. I think I might just put beach chairs there, to be honest. That seems like probably the best bet, given it's only that wide. And then maybe further up here, put a shop or something, since there's more space. It depends, because I think on the other side, this might be rock. Let's just... Let me confirm this before I go too far. What's on the other island? As I said that out loud, I was like, wait, what if it is just rock on the other side? It might look weird having beach chairs in front of a rock. Alright, hold on. Stand by. But my idea would be go like that and then turn it inwards, and then this connects this way. I just want to finish that path off. But yeah, I have to confirm it. I don't want to do something and then it's wrong, and I have to undo it. Actually, not. This might be one of these times where I do this. Hold on. One sec, chat. Production value. Assuming it switches over. Why didn't it switch over? Oh, this thing is off, that's why. Okay, that makes sense. No, it's me being stupid. It'll come on in a sec. Okay. Right, so I'm looking at... No, it's fine. Okay, yeah, I was right. So, if I put beach chairs here, it's gonna be looking at rocks, which is kind of... Why would you do that? Why would you have beach chairs and then there's rocks here? Like, wouldn't you want to face the ocean? Is that weird? If you were going to a beach and you were going to put up a beach chair, you wouldn't put it here, right? Like, there's just rocks here. Seems odd unless rock pool. But then, okay, hang on. Yeah, it's not gonna work because on the other island this won't exist. I can't mirror it. So then what the hell do I put here? Swapping back. I mean, okay, like it doesn't have to be beach chairs, it's just 2 units wide. So it could be anything, it just has to be 2 units wide. I need to think about this. And something that makes sense where... Oh wait, hold on. Oh, hold on. No. It might not even work, period. Like, this path here might not work at all. Swapping back. Life-saving? But for what? It's in front of a rock pool. I can't do the pathing because it relies on having this free, and because there's rocks here, this is where it would end. So I can't do it anyway. This is one of these ones where I'm just gonna have to get creative with something. Alright. That idea goes out the window for a minute. So then whatever this is, the pathing ends before it. It's a bit of a bummer, but alright. I mean, I could just continue it and just do pathing and let it be, but I don't know. That feels boring, but that might genuinely be the only thing I can do. No, I need to think about this. It didn't take into account that the other island has rocks here. I mean, I've already got outdoor workout with the gym thing. There's a building for it. I will think about it. It might genuinely just be that I just do boring stuff. Can I just see something? Like, what's on this side? Yeah, so that rock formation... It's not on this side of... Okay, no, this is... Okay. So this is this island's rock formation, which is significantly smaller. There's some areas that I'm just genuinely going to leave alone because I just can't work with them. And place a similar thing on the other island. No. This is one of these things that looking through the items will probably inspire me a little. Well, the bridge is not on that side though. Either way, the bridge is nowhere near this on the others. Because this exists on the left, not the right. I'm gonna look through my items and see if I can be inspired. So whatever it is, it can't have pathing, and it's gotta be vertical. I think I may have a... Just... Hold up. We may have it. As long as it fits within that 3x3. Alright, let's see. This might be acceptable. Okay, so let's assume this. I think it'll work. It's just gonna be odd. And it adheres to this rule, I guess. Okay, so I think it's just going to be 2. Bear with me. Then gap, then tent. No. Then this works to some degree. It's like you walk up into this. Pull it back on. This will work. Get rid of this. Yeah. Okay. I don't think I'll add separators. I mean, maybe. Hold on. Yeah, I think that's the best I could do. And then this way, it doesn't matter. Like, they just want to camp out near the rock pools, and that makes sense, and it's fine. On the other island. And then just get some things to place around. I mean, maybe not too much, because there's not much room, but... Wait, what's the bamboo separator? Could do that, but I'm thinking of a placed item. I thought there was a partition. Or am I imagining it? No, that's the one. Oh, but it's fencing. Alright, fine. It's fine. I mean, either way, it's taking up 1 tile. Yeah, and then just snap that in place. Alright, now I guess I have a 1x1 spot for each one. Or a 2x1. So let's see what I can place. That could work. Although, no, it wouldn't. Because there's sand. Why would you have that? No. You wouldn't be able to travel on that, on sand. I'll save that for one of the other areas. That is fine. Go further up. I need the classic stainless steel Australian barbecues. Those are so good, though. I mean, a hammock's not bad. Hammock works. A hammock and a barbecue. So I think... do that. I may have to go up one more. I don't like how close that is to that. Alright, I'm going up one more. That, I guess, leaves that little area. Another 3x3 for something. I might put a pattern on that. There we go. I mean, as much as the stairs look nice, it just feels weird, doesn't it? If I have stairs on one and then not on the other. So, hold on. Consistency. Unfortunately, this pattern didn't have stairs going the other way. For some reason. Oh my god, but then... Shit. That has a larger implication. No, it's fine. I'll commit. Attention to detail. Hey Laura, what are we doing today? I'm almost done. I decorated a house and now I'm just doing this. Just putting something here where I marked I want to place something here. I had more challenges than I thought it would. What? Half more. There we go. Which... I think that's fine. I'd rather have that aligned. It's just going to be off either way. For what I want to do. No matter what, it's gonna bother someone. And I think the lesser evil is... Okay, hold on. Oh, what a pain. I just hope I can do exactly this over there. I'm kind of just assuming I can. Okay. There. Now that doesn't look horrible. Ah, not that one. Oh my god. Okay. I think that works. And just offset this one a little bit. Can I place one more here? Doesn't look like I can. I can, but not from that angle. Okay, now I got it. I got it. Perfect. There. Don't know, to be decided. And then this kind of lines up with this. Sort of. I can work with that, though. Hammock. Maybe one of these. Yeah, that's simple. I can replicate it using the other color. Well, I mean, I measured. It could come out one this way, but I'm not sure. I'll leave it for now. I don't want to mess around with it too much now that I've decided this. I think this is fine. There's more, but I need to think on it a little more. No, the main thing today was getting both islands up to speed with this look. Which, yeah, that's pretty happy with this. Now I'm just gonna check the other house real quick. This is one of these times where I'll just check that I'm happy. Boris. I mean, I think the only thing I would change would be I want like a chair like this, but one that isn't looking like this. But I'm not sure that exists, like a simple leather brown chair. But that's the closest I could find, and the other designs, I don't know, it's a bit much. Let me have a look again. Maybe I'm blind. I mean, there's that, but I don't want, like, not into sports. Yeah, that really be the only one. I'll have to have a look through the master item list and see if there's something I can strive for. But for now, that'll have to do. I mean, I'm happy with this. And yeah, once I get Rash's photo, it's going next to the phone. So every house will have the opposite island's villager photo. Just in a place like that. Right next to the phone. Alright, I'm happy. I don't see anything that... other than the chair. That was a dangerous option. I think that was about to destroy everything I just did. I'll just say I'm okay with the remodel. Do I want anything from here? Nah, we're fine. Can you crack open my brain like a coconut and suck out my creativity? I don't know. Maybe one day. But I've always been like this. Which is why I kind of lucked out that I could do design stuff as a career. I just used to mess around with things as a kid. Alright, there's plenty to be done, but I think that's good progress for today. Both islands got that rework of the pigs area. So, I guess I have to do some checks around what items I want. I'm pretty sure I should have most, but next rework is going to happen here. So this will actually get fleshed out. This was all placeholders, but another farm, but it's going to be vegetables and whatnot. And I'll add trees to make it look like woods. All these palm trees are going to vanish. This road's going to get redone. And pretty much the same treatment as this was, yeah. Everything was a placeholder. Until I actually sat down and made this properly. I mean, yeah. I'm very happy with it. I just gotta do the same down there. That's for another day. Alright, if you're watching this later on the VODs channel, thanks for sticking around to the end. Leave a like if you feel like it, and thanks for watching.